YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here. Welcome back to the Khatep campaign. I'm going to go ahead and forewarn you. I had a couple of hour-long plus episodes. This one's not going to be that long because I've had an all-day travel and just got back a while ago, and man, I need some sleep. I'm tired. had to do a day trip to out of state for my day job. Yeah, so I'm tired. It's been a long day back at the house, but I've had enough. So we defeated Marathi here, and now it's just a matter of waiting for an opportunity to finish her off, I guess. Have we already... Yeah, because of the stupid walls, it's still giving her a decent chance. Let's continue the siege, just at least momentarily, while I do some healing on this one army. They don't have any other armies roundabout. And I think they're going to be pretty hurt. Like, I'm not sure what they can do at this point. I think we've kind of got their back against the wall. Let's take a look at the buildings that are available to us. And I'm trying to think where okay. So we've got trade resources that should be open, and I have a couple of trade agreements now, so the more of that we get out, the better. We just picked up iron, and then we're going to hopefully pick up obsidian, which will be nice. And it's too bad that the lizard men aren't actually trading gold with me. Look, one of the books is down there too. So that's 3 books, relatively close to us. We're about to earn our first one. Grey Rock Point has marble. Let's go ahead and build that up. Tyrant Peak. I'd like to move this building out here to Tyrant Peak, but I don't have the money for it at the moment. And I kind of want to keep this building here just in case I lose some Nehekara warriors or...
King of Nehekara. My dynasty reigns supreme.
2 kings of Nehekara. Someone was saying I need to recruit a lord so that I can go get treasures. That's true. It's a good idea, but whoever it was suggesting that, I probably have to remind you. I can't recruit a lord. The Tomb Kings have no upkeep, and they don't pay any cost to recruit. So the balance of that is that you have to finish research to recruit more lords. And when you recruit a lord, you kind of want to give them a whole army because it's free, and then you don't usually want to sail a whole army around at sea searching for treasures. So I agree it's a good way to get income, especially if I had access to an army that I didn't need. But in this case, I need my armies, and we're going to need to project all the power we can because we have a lot of somewhat hostile factions around us, and we need to capture as much territory as possible before they get terribly powerful, because the more territory I have, the more armies, or the more elite units I can have in my armies, and the more powerful I am, and the less likely it is for these people to run over me. If I just rely too much on skeletons and stuff like that, we'll end up in a pretty bad place. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, in case someone was wondering. Replenish troops. I do want to buff up troop replenishment. I know we can't actually replenish right now, but... Still didn't budge this too much. I don't, 6 turns until they run out of... I don't feel like sitting around for 6 turns. I'm gonna auto, or like quick save it real quick, and then hit auto resolve and just kind of see what happens here. Actually, I mean, we could wait for the towers to get complete, see if it starts swinging things. I don't know, let's just see what happens here real quick. See if we lose units. Lost a skeleton. Skeleton. Yeah, we didn't lose anything of consequence, so we'll take that. Just get this over with.
You will never hold us.
Some people are saying too that if I sack, I end up spending all that money to fix the settlement. But I mean, even if I just occupy it, which I'll do right now, I mean, I don't need the canopic jars right now. I'd kind of like to just have the money. It says you do not capture the settlement, but instead steal the wealth and buildings. All captives are enslaved. Public orders reduced. Previous owners will like you a lot less. Yeah, I mean, so it's just different. I don't know, I'm gonna do this. I mean, it's still level 3 here, and people say, "Oh, you got to spend all the money repairing it." Possibly. Possibly. Or sorry, no, I was looking at the wrong one. Oh no, we actually have to settle it. My bad. Sacked it. Let's occupy. Y'all watch this.
The first book found. A Codex Mortifica. The pages within seeped in dark magic. The hieroglyphs match those upon the pillar. Illuminating our progress.
Alright, so pretty straightforward, but there's our first. Yeah, ooh, and that unlocks the Blessed Legion of Ptah, however you say that. Pahach. So whatever. Sounds like Klingon. So we got the first book of Nagash. Hero capacity +1 for all heroes. That's pretty handy. I'll take that. That's pretty handy. Got the canopic jars, the treasury. That's all good news there too. So Ancient City is ours. We did occupy it. You know, it comes in at a slightly lower level. So I get what people are saying, like in the sense that, hey, Air, you're gonna spend money repairing all that. It's 1452, and I got 3,000. I don't know. It feels worth it to me. 150 income, 300 income. Wow, that's actually. That's a pretty useful building chain there. Let's tear this crap down because we don't need it. Let's get our obsidian, and then I'm going to build that special building chain. Let's look at all our upgrades here. We can finish Canopic Jar Hoarder. And let's see. We've done all that there. Probably cleanse corruption would be pretty useful, because we're trying to cleanse all the corruption from the Cult of Pleasure here. So it would be pretty handy. Cetra. We finished this Canopic Jar Hoarder. We probably want to give him Lightning Strike. 15%. Ambush chance. Renowned and feared. Just looking at what some of these different ones do. Sand Sweeper, income from raiding. 20% more income from raiding is quite a bit. Let's finish Soul Reaper, and then let's start doing some work on other things for him. We need to unlock his magic. It's time to start unlocking some magic for Cetra. Probably past time, to be honest, but... Ooh, we can get another Casket of Souls, too. We'll put that in the next army, so I'm going to hang on to that. We've got Petra's Necrotech, too. We need to take Moon Shard.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
I can't do anything on this turn, because we're still recruiting.
King of Tombs.
Recruit regiments are renowned. Let's leave these skeleton archers to go into the new army too, because we're about to start a new army. Definitely a cool unit and a good one to have, but I've already got some decent units in Cetra's army, so. The Tomb Guard are available too. We could put the Tomb Guard. We got a new Shabti. Yeah, we'll figure out how we want to divvy out all these different units. Right now, I think this army I'm just going to put some skeletons back into it. Just because I don't need anything fancy in this army right now. It's more of like a put down rebellions, keep other people busy, that kind of stuff. It's this army that I would be more concerned about what's in it. His Tomb Guard would be pretty sweet.
The day of awakening comes.
Let's think about the Ushabti. I mean, if I combine Ushabti with skeletons, because this other lord that I'm going to recruit soon, he gets an extra 2 Ushabti, which means we could have 3 total Ushabti, combine it with skeletons, which means that we really wouldn't need any good infantry because Ushabti can perform that role. So for this army, we could probably tank in the good infantry here. And let's think about our balance at that point. If I put 2 Tomb Guard in here, we really need some... We need some speed in this army. That's the one thing we're lacking, really, is some speed. And there are some Skeleton Horsemen, which are... they're kind of so-so. But I need something in this army that has some speed to it, or else we won't be able to run down enemy units. So I'm thinking maybe it doesn't hurt to just get a couple of Tomb Guard at this point coming into Cetra's army, and then we'll go from there. We are going to have a rebellion here, but that's okay. I've got 2 armies nearby to put it down. If we go to the next level here, we can unlock some more units here too, so that would be a pretty good one to go get into. But let's just make sure real quick, because I've been tearing down some stuff also. Ashen Coast, Iron Peaks. Yeah, but that's okay, so it's in the process of being torn down. I know I want to tear this building down, but I gotta wait till I get my Tomb Guard recruited. And I'd like to move that building back over here to Tyrant Peak. But we're gonna need a little more money ready before we do that. We're not in a huge hurry because we don't have the population surplus to go to a Tomb City yet anyway. Save the rest of our money and end the turn. We're making quite a bit more money now too, which is great. We need to finish off the Cult of Pleasure, get them off the map. Looks like they've got another settlement down there at Arnhem too. Okay. Alright, so we finished researching Wisdom of the 4th Dynasty. This army's ready to do some work.
Defend your kings. To battle for the Creator God. Slaves, inform the Necrotic.
Okay. We can move up to 50%. Because of the chaos corruption here, we're still going to have to move slowly and do the entombed in the sand until we clear out this considerable amount of chaos corruption. The presence or lack of corruption. So we definitely want to build that. I need to get Tyrant Peak upgraded too. Because I think that's what I want to do. Iron Peaks.
I alone shall restore Nehekhara.
Take me over here. So this would give me access to exotic animals. Let's go ahead and do that real quick because it'll help me make more money. And then Tyrant Peak. Go ahead and start building up that chain. That chain's gonna cost a lot. Let's go ahead and start upgrading the settlement so that I... Honestly though, I just don't need to move that building yet. We don't need to be in a big hurry to move that building. I think for the time being it almost makes sense to try and just get extra income by building this cheap building, which will pay itself off while we're waiting for this to be really ready to need to move that building over here. So I think that'll work. We can use some of our hoarded canopic jars to unlock this guy, and then he'll be able to recruit an army that's going to be Ushabti heavy. And then we can start doing some of this research here, which will buff our tomb guards. Ooh, a ward save on the Arrow Titan, so that'll be great. Yeah, that's some good stuff. We'll be doing that.
The realm of souls fills with my
I wonder if those guys are at war with the Cult of Pleasure. If they are, then I think they are, actually. If that's the case, they may be moving to destroy Arnhem, which would just work to my favor. Until we go get rid of the Dark Elves, their agents that are up there are probably going to be spreading, I think the Skaven own this stuff here. Okay, so we can start another army now. Income is going up. Good news indeed. Let's hit the Moon Shard. Decisive victory.
Take it all.
I'm gonna sack it.
The treasures are mine.
Try and keep some money coming.
Attend your king, slave.
We'll turn around and occupy it on the next one.
Worthy servant.
Probably Soul Reaper. Start healing up quicker.
Deem it. He is ignorant.
Okay, I'm thinking let's do Soul Blight. It's a good debuff. Oh, I should have done Cleanse Corruption. Crap. Oh well, we can do it next time. And then over here, let's recruit our lord that we just got here. That's this guy here from the 4th Dynasty. La Misash. And we can start recruiting for him. We'll give him the Tomb Guard with halberds, I guess. Well, actually, there's really no reason to. We're gonna give him the Shabti for sure. We'll mix those with some skeletons. A couple skeleton spears. Let me just think about how I want to do this. Maybe because I don't have any archers available to me right now either. But what we could do is we could drop one of those, give him both these units. Oh, he's gonna need heroes. We want to give him a Necrotech to buff the... Ooh, wow, an extra 2 Canopic Jars per turn. That's pretty cool. Let's recruit a Necrotech. Let's also recruit a Lich Priest. Eligible. There we go. So this guy is up to level 4, which means we can just go ahead and give him all the Canopic Jar hoarding. And if I look at Canopic Jars at this point, yeah, we're gaining 19 per turn, so we're starting to... My plan's falling into place here. We're starting to gather a significant number of Canopic Jars. So, looking forward to that. Let's see, Grey Mountains. I kind of do need the extra public order down here. And the Untainted wouldn't hurt, I don't think. Let's go ahead and build that. Not sure I want to spend my money on that, though. Let's go ahead and start buffing the Tomb Guards. And end of turn. We'll go ahead and take the Moon Shard. And then we need to destroy Arnhem. Honestly, I really want to spread north a little. And keep killing other Dark Elf factions before they become too numerous and powerful against me. Alright, we got exotic animals. Is another mission complete? We failed this mission. My bad.
Summon them, destroy them, to war for Nehekara.
Grab some Canopic Jars.
In power.
Secured iron peaks. Yeah, good, good, good. Let's see. Soul Reaper. Yeah, I can see that, the replenishment. I mean, that's why I like doing that, 'cause just look at what we're doing to replenishment there. Oh, that's good. There's actually growth buildings here. Good, so we can try and build this. We're going to need the growth buildings because we get a penalty here because it's not perfectly suitable. I don't know what a suitable habitat is for skeletons, but apparently that's not it. So it is what it is at that point. Let's go ahead and rank up Tyrant Peak. And then this is only 800 and buys us some extra income. Let's do that too. We'll start getting more income from this on the next turn. So yeah, we're gonna start seeing our income grow to a fairly significant degree. Jar hoarding, Indomitable Will, got all the healing. Missile resistance. Let's increase mobility. We need to do something with this army in terms of recruiting. We've only got 2 slots left in this army. And I kind of want some fast movers here. And even though they're not very good, I'm going to go ahead and take those skeletal cavalry. Just to have something to kind of round that army out. Which means that the Tomb Guard with halberds can go in this army, which means I really don't need another skeleton spear. I'll probably want these archers. So let's just keep that going. And then we can issue a commandment here. Public order and untainted. We want to get rid of that chaos corruption. Yeah, Arnheim's got to be our next target. Let's see what, if anything, can be awakened. We can awaken this Legion of the Netherworld here, which is a Nehekara warrior with magic attacks. Pretty sweet stats. If we get a hold of iron, we can unlock this Nehekara cavalry here too, which that's a pretty sweet cavalry unit. And the same thing with this one. We could actually awaken this one if we had the T, which is a Necropolis Knight unit. Be very nice to have. Interesting. So I might wait till we unlock the iron, because I'm gonna drop a lot of canopic jars. I don't know that we're earning canopic jars at a fairly rapid clip here too. Maybe it makes sense to go ahead and just start awakening this stuff. 250. I mean, I'll be earning them back. Okay. Sweet. That unit can go in this army, I think. So I just need some more. Well, does it need to go in that army? This army's kind of intentionally trashy right now. Let's just dump one of these skeletons and put it in this army. Cetra's got to have an awesome army. Okay. Finally making a little bit of money here. Fetch me the green stuff. What is this? Let's see what that one is. Playing as a Tomb King's craft magic item with the mortuary cult. Oh, okay. Resume game. Yeah, there's Mr. Craventail, or whatever his name is, the new Skaven Lord. Speaking of, man, there is so much stuff going on right now. This huge patch, which I haven't even really gotten a chance to dive into. And then the free LC, which I haven't gotten a chance to dive into. I've got way more stuff to talk to you all about right now than I have time to show it, which is a little bit frustrating. But we'll get there. We'll get there at some point. Can we get to see here? Yeah, let's get to see and swing over to Arnheim. gonna make me take attrition, just get up close. And then the next turn we'll start sailing over that direction. Let's take a look at the money. Oh yeah, our income's, for a Tomb King, the income's starting to look a lot nicer. I know it's not very good compared to most factions, but Grey Rock Point. There's marble to be had here, and we should go ahead and get that. Start taking the extra trade resources. Okay. Still recruiting with Cetra. The question is, where do we go next? And like I said, I think we go north with Cetra.
We have much in common, Druki.
Oh, you want a piece, do you? Bring it, chumps. Well, we know who to fight now. If Craven Tail doesn't beat me to it. Oh, now I know why they want to declare war. It's because they have... Yeah, how convenient. They want to declare war because they have an army immediately ready to attack me. And they're going to destroy Tyrant Peak after I did all this work on it. Yeah, there's nothing I can do to stop these guys from destroying Tyrant Peak on the next turn, so I'm going to turn around and just cancel both of these to try and get my money back. So, yeah, I'm not letting them take that away from me. I'll start running out here to face these guys down, but that's what their plan was. That's why they declared war, is because they saw an opportunity. AI gonna be the AI here. Even though they're gonna lose terribly, they'll declare war if they think they're gonna one-up you or irritate you for a turn or two. Oh, we're gonna have a rebellion at Moonshard. Freaking crap. Or not Moonshard, but Ancient City. We're gonna have to rush back that way too, but I don't have a choice. We gotta split up. So I've made some mistakes here in the way I deployed these guys, because I should have seen the problems at Ancient City coming. Yeah. Oh well. We'll make it work, folks. This wasn't ideal, but we'll make something work. Ashen Coast. Like I said, we're not gonna spend any money there right now because we're getting attacked. Let's go up to a tier 3 settlement there. Go ahead and spend the money on that. Ashen Coast at Titan Peak. Titan Peak is safe, so probably can go ahead and build that. Now it's gonna be a rebellion there, so be it.
Does your council propose?
You can have military access. Feel free, Mr. Craven Tail. I like the work you've been doing. Yep, that's why I quit building that stuff at Tyrant Peak, because I just would have lost thousands of gold. Those guys are now just going to go on and try and do all the damage they can do and run away from me until I catch up. Typical AI fashion. They don't need to win the war. They just need to win a battle and then they're happy. Tired or not, I'm pushing up. We're going to catch these guys, so get ready to get your face kicked in.
Attend your king, slaves. You disobey. Charge course.
What is that one? Got another one here. Organ Collector. Collect 1,000 canopic jars. Guess it's total. Yeah, look at that. 24 per turn. We are racking up the canopic jars. Let's just save our money for a turn so that we can build stuff that makes more sense. So go ahead and end another turn. Yeah, I get it. I got it. There we go. Well, at least this gives us a couple of spots in the north where we know where we want to go attack. Defensive alliance. Okay, if you're paying me, I'm game. I don't know who this Craven Tail is, but I like him. Look at it. Yeah, see? Force march. Run away. Don't engage. I mean, we attacked you. We knew that we couldn't defeat you, but we saw an opportunity. We had to sack your settlement. We don't really want to fight this war. We're just in this for the nuisance. Oh, Cetra. Alright. Let's see this Mage, Lord of Light, or yeah, Lich Priest. Time Warp. Increased effect area. The Time Warp is a pretty sweet one. Gives my guys massive melee attack buffs for quite a long time, so it's a pretty useful buff. Let's take this army here and maybe go ahead and start heading up to Tyrant Peak because it's gonna need some protection. Ooh, look at this, we got Stalkers and Nehekara Horsemen. So I kind of want these two units to go into Cetra's army, and then I could swap the two skeletal horses back over to this guy's army, which means that I'd probably like just like one more skeleton fodder unit, and then I'll put the two horsemen in there, and this one should be rounded out nicely enough for now. Tomb Swarm. Ooh, we could use the... we can't use it yet. My bad. There's 5 enchanted items. We're getting closer to being able to craft up some cool stuff. Enables poison attacks. Regeneration. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty sweet buff right there. Enables replenishment. Yeah, we might do that soon. I'm gonna save my canopic jars for now because I have some other stuff in mind. Okay, that rebellion's gonna get pretty big. And if it's highly armored chaos units, it could be a problem actually. In large numbers. Yeah, where are you going, fool? He thinks he's gonna beat me because this is like the weak army. Yeah, let's see about that. Let's see what the 4th dynasty thinks about your crap. Corvishish? What kind of name is that? Like, seriously? You're gonna get wrecked, fool. Yeah, because those dread spears, they're really gonna stop my Ushabti. Don't think so. So we're gonna set this up. We'll probably put our Tomb Guard in the middle. Let's throw a line of infantry. I have 1 skirmish unit, so we'll keep it towards the back. And then the Ushabti, let's just kind of spread these guys out behind the main line because they'll be the punching power once my meat shield units have engaged. Let's actually do it. Spread these guys a little further in between because I want to put all my leadership right here in the center, and they will provide the extra infantry killing towards the center. Let's actually take those guys off that. Okay, let's attack. Alright, you filthy dark elves. Prepare to get wrecked. Yeah, without anti-armor, even though they have a ton of dread spears, which do anti-large damage, I don't think that it's really going to help them against, you know, like Ushabti that has such good, you know, stats overall. Stay just outside of the range of these dark shards. Okay, I want you to attack in earnest. Let's keep these horsemen on the move. Yeah, Shabti, get into those. Just ignore these stupid infantry units that are wasting their time out here and push towards the center. Let's see, where did all these guys end up at? Right here in the center. We can't get to their lord. Everybody just get in there and fight. My Tomb Guard with halberds are getting a little bit beat up. That's not ideal. Let's get over here real quick. The Ashapti is destroying one dark shard, so let's try and get into the next dark shard. I want to pressure this dark shard. All the Ashapti help me break through over here. This isn't madness, this is Tomb Kings. Yeah, their lord has come back here to try and stop my cavalry. I'm going to swing the cavalry out here, actually, and we can go ahead and turn these spearmen around and fight the Blackheart Corsairs. Let's go ahead and get in here. We're getting to the healing now. It's good news.
Tomb King.
Let others die.
Attack the living.
Let's keep buffing these guys. We got to break through over here. Send some help out this way. Send some help in towards this flank, and then Ishabti, use your speed to run these guys down. Come on, let's give these guys a beating. They just got murderous prowess, which is not my idea of a good time right now.
Onward,
Let's go out here and get after these Blackheart Corsairs. Alright, we've managed to tie these guys down with our skirmish horses long enough to be effective. We can get out of that fight. Let's just get way back out of the fight. There's really no need for us to be in there. Let's try and get these dark shards. Doing a lot more damage than I would like. Dark shards. We're almost up to level 3. I'm going to summon a new Shabti on these dark shards, and then that means we should be dealing with kind of the key units I'm concerned about. There we go. Merry Christmas, dark shards. Alright, now with all the dark shards pinned down, they really shouldn't have anything to deal with my Shabti. Now we should be able to really mop these guys up properly. I don't know where their lord ended up at. I've lost track of him altogether.
Carry on, Lord.
You do whatever you want, hand bows. Here's their lord running around on his horse over here.
Get out of here!
Okay, we just cleaned up this fight, which means we can push down here. I got more Shabti free to run these guys down with. Let's go back here and save our archers. Send the Tomb Guard that way. Push. Shabti, please maim that. You all get up here and help your brethren. I think I lost one bow horseman, but a worthy sacrifice considering that it kept all those dark shards busy. So here the AI has attacked a target that they thought they were well suited to destroy, but little did they know. There we go. So Dark Elf stack dealt with, those Shabti are going to be absolutely amazing. Look at the kills here, 161, 147. The lowest one was 90. So yeah, I think we'll be in good shape. We lost the skeleton unit, which isn't great. It'll take us a number of turns to re-recruit that, but it is what it is. I'm going to take the treasury off of that.
The desert gods bless me.
So that was worth it. We got some loot plus an extra 1,000 for having defeated him.
More power to serve. Submit to your king.
Now we'll go attack these guys, or at least pull them away from my city, one of the two.
Nehekara rises from
These guys can go to Tyrant Peak.
your advice.
Now that they're there, we can replenish the units. Let's get our bow horse back. I lost that Legion of Legend skeleton unit. That leaves us with 2 slots in the army, which, like I said, I think are going to be the Skeletal Horsemen. And we'll do that momentarily. Let's finish these guys off. So what did we get out of that battle? How much loot? 896 plus, we're gonna get another 800. So we made a lot of money off those guys. And we picked up a potion of healing on top of it. Sweet. So Cetra's got a potion of healing. Plus a pretty significant ward save. We can ditch the Skeleton Horsemen so we can recruit those in the other army. And this army just needs to prepare to go north. So we can come here, and I'm going to put this Nehekara Horseman and the Stalkers so that Cetra's army continues to grow in power. Ooh, you know what we need to do for this army here? For one of the extra units? We need to get this Casket of Souls. Helps us do a ton of damage.
Submit to your king.
So let's get the Casket of Souls in here. So this army is almost rounded out.
I suspect treachery.
Start doing Canopic Jar Hoarder with this guy. And same thing here. So let's check that and see how we're doing. Yeah, we're 24 Canopic. Well, we'll be slightly more than that, so I think we'll be up to 26 Canopic Jars per turn. Which means that our hoarding is really starting to pay off. Yeah, we got a pretty nice... Oh, these are just Marauder trash. Got one more thing to research here. And let's see. I'm going to end one more turn and then I'll be done. Though there was... this right here with Cetra we need to take care of just real quick. I definitely want Lightning Strike on him, but let's get him as Skeletal Steed and then we'll start doing magic. Okay, now let's end the turn. So it looks like on the next episode we are going to be headed north to fight some more Dark Elves and gather up some more territory. We've got a pretty nice chunk of territory, and we're starting to get money to really build it up. And I've got a military ally now in Craventail, so I'm strength rank 1 in the campaign because of my armies. So that's pretty significant. That means that a lot of other factions will respect us at the very least. And because I'm military ally, I can now see where Craventail's at. I can see all his settlements. He's up helping me destroy the Cult of Pleasure.
Many secrets.
Yeah, I'm not interested in... like, I don't care about making a pact with the Beastmen because I don't want to fight them. They don't have any territory for me to gain, and territory is really everything. We're still recruiting there, so we can't move.
To your king.
Let's probably kick one of those. There we go. I think that'll better balance that army. And that is going to be all the time I have for this turn, folks. Yeah, let's do that. So I will be back with more on this one soon. So we've got these two armies kind of tanking up, and then we should be able to get rid of this stupid rebellion here. Pick up a little extra cash off these guys. So that'll put down the rebellion here in the ancient city. We're down to 40% chaos corruption. Let's try and spread a little public order here, and we can actually go ahead and build up this settlement here, which I think would be worth our while with the money we save. We're up to 1,500 per turn, so pretty big improvement there over where we have been. All things considered, going quite well. We've got a lot more resources available to us, and we're getting to the point where we can start crafting more things. We need to get iron here at Iron Spike, which we can do. I just haven't been doing it. So there we go. I'll now have iron, and we can craft some new stuff as well. Make use of all these canopic jars that we're cleaning up. So all that skill points spent on canopic jars is going to start to really pay back now, because we have the whole rest of the campaign where we're getting a ton of them every turn. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed it. Appreciate MSI sponsoring the channel, and I appreciate you, the awesome viewers, being here. I hope you're enjoying this campaign. I know I am. I will see you again soon.